Updated April 1, 2018, 9 hours 38 minutes and 37 seconds. Photo: Matthew Gray holds the baton aloft in Newcastle. Supplied: CG2018. Photo: Father of 6 Matt Bushby was chosen to carry the baton in Karratha for his commitment to coaching softball and t-ball for 14 years, despite losing his job during that time. Supplied: Matt Bushby. Photo: Dennis O'Hoy AM rides a tram in Bendigo as part of his Queen's Baton relay leg. ABC Central Victoria, Stephanie Corsetti. Photo: Cartwheels during the Queen's Baton relay through Coffin Bay and Port Lincoln in South Australia. ABC Peninsula. Photo: Local RSL President Peter Aspinall carried the baton in Albany, southwest Western Australia. ABC Great Southern. Photo: The Queen's Baton takes a trip up the Fitzroy River in Rockhampton as part of its Round Australia journey. ABC Capricornia, Paul Robinson. Photo: Daniel Gill, aka The Real Deal, is a gold medalist from the Manchester Commonwealth Games in 2002, pictured at Cataract Gorge in Launceston, Tasmania. ABC Northern Tasmania, Fred Hooper. Photo: Watching the Queen's Baton pass by is this youngster from the Eyre Peninsula, South Australia. ABC Eyre Peninsula, Samantha Johnshaw. Photo: Marathon runner Alexander Aylingfeld proud to be part of the Queen's Baton relay through Renmark, South Australia. Supplied: CG2018. Photo: In Mount Isa, the Queen's Baton was taken underground into the replica Hard Times mines, which Alan Regling, helped build. ABC Northwest Queensland, Esther McIntyre. Photo: Senior Medical Officer with the Royal Flying Doctor Service, Don Bowley, carried the baton onto an RFDS flight to Cloncurry to celebrate the 90th anniversary of the first ever RFDS flight to leave the town. Supplied: CG2018. Photo: Michael Scott carries the Queen's Baton in Morwell, in Victoria's Gippsland region, after raising more than $11,000 for the National Stoke Foundation. Facebook: Michael Scott. Photo: Celeste Newbury carried the baton on the back of a tractor from Renmark to Paringa in South Australia, to represent the community's annual Rose Festival. Supplied: CG2018. Photo: Newcastle refugee advocate Sister Di Santalban started her leg of the relay on a tugboat before handing the baton over to local Paralympian Kurt Fernley. Supplied: CG2018. Photo: Local Paralympian and Commonwealth Games ambassador Kurt Fernley transports the baton along the wharf in Newcastle under the watchful eye of police, stormtroopers and dinosaurs. Supplied: CG2018 Gallery, some of the local legends who got to carry the Queen's Baton through their community. It has changed hands thousands of times on its 40,000-kilometre journey across 100 days around Australia. The journey of the Queen's Baton started in Australia on Christmas Eve 2017, and since then it has gone through outback towns, attended horse races, tennis tournaments, cricket matches, rainforests and beaches. It will arrive at its destination, Main Beach on the Gold Coast, on April 4 to coincide with the opening of the Commonwealth Games. The baton has been all around the world too, beginning its journey from Buckingham Palace more than a year ago after the Queen placed a message inside, written on paper made from Australian Spinifex. All up, on April 4 the Queen's Baton will have travelled 230,000 kilometres through 70 Commonwealth nations and territories over a period of 388 days. The baton itself has been designed to capture the boundless energy of the Gold Coast. It was designed and manufactured by a small Brisbane company in West End, Design Works, after extensive community consultation with Indigenous groups, artists, lifeguards and healthcare workers to make sure it could be carried by any sized hand and adapted for people with a disability. The design team took inspiration from surfboards and surfboats, evoking the feeling of gliding over water, with the metal parts mimicking the sun striking Gold Coast skyscrapers at sunrise and sunset. Made of native macadamia wood and reclaimed plastic from Gold Coast waterways and beaches, the baton also has GPS technology on board to allow it to be tracked as it travels around Australia and the world. An additional touch is the baton's stainless steel edge, called a stringer, which has been laser engraved with the 3-digit alpha codes of all the nations and territories of the Commonwealth. What does it feel like? 11-year-old Matthew Thompson from North Queensland said carrying the baton was something he would be proud of for the rest of his life. When you are running it feels really light, but when you are walking it has got a different power to it, he said. Who got to carry the baton? Baton bearers were chosen for being local legends, and were nominated by their peers for their achievements and contributions to the community. Father of 6 Matt Bushby thought it was a hoax when he received an email inviting him to be a baton bearer. Nominated by one of his local softball association members in Karratha, WA, Mr. Bush